Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading for love messages, so just anything that you might need to know about your love and relationships. We've got 3 stacks here, so here's group 1, the Naked Heart Tarot. This is group 2, the Lunar Soul Tarot, and this is group 3, the Green Witch Tarot. So just take a minute and choose whichever stack you're most drawn to. I'll put the timestamps in the description box and in the comments, so you can jump to whichever group you want to listen to. So okay, I'll just give you a little minute to choose. And let's move these out the way so we can jump into your reading. Okay. So hi, group 1. If you chose the Naked Heart Tarot, this is your reading. And let's just give your cards a little bit more of a shuffle. And we're asking anything that you need to know, any messages that you need to know for your love life and relationships right now. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, so 2 cards here jumping out, so I'm going to take both of them. The first one is the Hanged Man. I don't see. I'll try and get the camera to focus, but here we go. That's your first card. I love that he's like a little bat. And the 5 of Wands. There we go. And we'll get one more. Oh my god, move this along. Get one more card for you as well. For group 1, please. One more card. What do they need to know right now? Cool. This is the Earth Mother or the Empress. So just this huge flower. Move that out of the way a bit. Okay. So just give me a minute, group 1, so I can tune into this. Okay, so with the Hanged Man for your first card, this one's all about, I mean, the name sounds kind of a bit scary, but it's not a scary card at all. It's kind of about taking a pause, taking some time out, really looking at things from a different perspective. You see he's like hanging upside down, this cute little bat here. So this could be kind of what's been going on with your relationships lately. You might have been either just taking a break and taking some time out, or you might have been feeling kind of stuck, like things are not really moving forward that much. So you're trying to, look at things from a different perspective, like, consider things maybe a bit differently. But there's no movement with this card. It's a very still kind of energy, which kind of contrasts then with your next card. So I feel like this is where you are, or where you have been, but you're moving into this 5 of Wands energy, which is obviously, you can see, very fiery, kind of passionate sort of energy. So you might have some competition or some people competing for your attention with the 5 of Wands here. The Wands cards are all to do with like passion and fire and creativity. So, they're quite a nice energy to have when we're talking about like love and relationships. But the 5 of Wands can be, a bit of conflict and competition, but it's not like cutting. It's not, there can be anger, but it's not like cold like the 5 of Swords would be. Instead, it's, it's still very passionate. And I feel, sometimes it can be like banter and like back and forth, you know, kind of, so if this is, could be meeting someone or kind of getting to know someone where you have a lot of passion. I don't know why I'm holding it like such a weird angle. There we go. A lot of passion, a lot of, you know, kind of fire, like a big spark between you, because it's not just the ace, it's the 5. So, you know, it's like there really is, it's like that the ace is like a seed, you know, a little spark, but the 5 is like, you know, it's really grown into a kind of full-on flame. So it's either meeting someone or getting to know someone where there's a lot of this passionate energy, and like I said, it can be this kind of like banter back and forth. You know, it might be someone who's quite clever or you know, witty, quite passionate, you know, so you can kind of trade words with them, but it's usually not like a super negative thing. It's not like hurtful, it's more passionate, and you know, this like back and forth energy. Or if it's not meeting someone like this, then it's having lots of people kind of competing for your attention. I was going to say, it could be you feeling like you have to compete, but just with your other cards here, I'm not really getting that. I feel like it'd be more that there are people around you who kind of doing that, who kind of competing for your attention, because you've been in this like hanged man energy where you've kind of taken a step back and you're kind of considering things from a different perspective. Maybe you have been like hurt in the past, or you've been through something a bit difficult that made you feel like you need to just like take a pause, and yeah, now you're moving into this 5 of Wands energy, which is quite cool because it's leading up to the Earth Mother here, or she's also called the Empress in other decks. You can see her crown up at the top here. So this is you, like, you know, even if you're a guy, it doesn't matter. You know, it's more about the energy, which is, you know, really, I mean, the Earth Mother, really beautiful energy, really loving, nurturing. You know, you see she's like pregnant here. You know, so it's like kind of creating a lot of abundance and creating a lot of growth. It can be, you know, abundance that can be related to kind of financial stuff, but because we're looking at like love and relationships, I would expect it to be more, you know, this is you like stepping into your power and just like letting your kind of natural beauty shine through, and you know, kind of letting people see who you really are, and you know, like wearing this crown and, you know, showing people what you've got basically. And obviously somebody or some people with the 5 of Wands here are really liking what they see and seeing that you're kind of worth fighting for. Just wondering if there's anything else that I need to let you know. So yeah, I mean, you know, once you feel ready to move out of this kind of hanged man, this kind of like taking a break, taking a pause kind of energy, you know, don't be afraid to like step into your power and to start kind of receiving, because, you know, the Earth Mother or the Empress it is like the feminine energy, so she doesn't necessarily like chase after what she wants. It's more about allowing things to come to you, you know, allowing things to grow, like maybe nurturing things and helping that along. But, you know, it's not, I mean, she's sitting there quite comfortably, you know, just allowing things to kind of happen and allowing herself to receive. So like I said, if you have had some kind of difficult experience or something that made you take a step back, you know, it feels like you're coming out of that and you're going to be moving towards this energy where you're able to really receive. and get back from what you've put in, and it is going to be something quite passionate with the Five of Wands here. So I just want to have a quick look and see. I've got my Work Your Light lovely oracle cards here. I love these, very pretty. Just see if we can get any advice for you with this. But it looks pretty good, you know. It looks like you're moving out of this energy where not much is moving forward to where, you know, things are going to be moving forward. But it's about you stepping into your power here with the Earth Mother here. And like I said, just allowing things to come to you, allowing yourself to receive. Okay, and here we have for your advice card, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So yeah, I feel like this is kind of what you've been asking yourself, like what needs to change, kind of what has made you unhappy, that, you know, you've kind of stepped back into this hangman mode to just really consider things from some different perspectives and understand what needs to change and maybe what needs to kind of be let go of, or, you know, what could be people, or, you know, behaviors, limiting beliefs, anything that just, like, it's not serving you, it's not helping you, it's not making you happy, so that you can come into alignment and actually, you know, come into this beautiful Empress or Earth Mother energy where you're actually able to receive this passion. So yeah, that's my message for you for now, group 1. Thank you for watching. I hope that resonated. If it did, leave me a comment down comments below. Like and subscribe, and if you do subscribe and leave me a comment, I will enter you into my competition to win a personal reading that I do every month. So have a great rest of your week, group 1, and thanks for letting me read for you today. I'm going to move on to pile 2. Okay, hi group 2. If you chose the Lunar Soul tarot deck, this is going to be your reading, your love and relationship reading. Let's find out what's happening for you, what's going on in your love life and your relationships, and see if we can get any advice for you. So I've shuffled the decks already, but I'd like to just give you a little bit more while I'm on camera when I'm recording. Okay, so number 1, 8 of Wands. Okay, let's get a couple more cards for you, group 2. Whoa, it's like falling. Oh no, I'm trying to cards, I can't reach. Okay. Oh wow, this is cool. So these two both jumped out, so I'm going to take them both. We had the Wheel of Fortune, very exciting. Hold that there. Hope you can see that. Okay, and then the Queen of Discs, or the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so my flower was too big. It's like okay. Alright, so let me just tune into this for a minute and see what we've got going on for you, group 2. Okay, so with the 8 of Wands as your first card, so the wands are, as you can see, they're all to do with fire, passion, creativity. So when we're talking about your relationships, you know, definitely communication as well. That's a huge message with this card. So, you could be getting some fast communication, you know, you see the ones kind of like flying through the air. It's usually like speedy communication, things moving quite quickly with the Wands cards. So either you are contacting someone or you're receiving this conversation, communication. But yeah, so and because it's this fast moving, it could be like email, it could be online, it could be text message, you know, it's like kind of really rapid fire. And passionate. And I do feel with the other cards here, it's more likely that this is communication coming to you. It's usually good news as well. It's usually like something that you want to hear. You might have been waiting to hear from a particular person, or you're just, you know, waiting to kind of connect with someone that you can have this kind of back and forth with, and really connect with them. And, you know, I mean, look at all the fiery ones. Like, it's going to be pretty passionate. It's going to be exciting, you know. It's going to make you feel kind of lit up. So we like that. That's a nice first card. And here you've got your second card is the Wheel of Fortune. So hopefully you can see that. I love these cards, but they're a little bit pale on the camera. So the Wheel of Fortune is, you know, all about change and like destiny, fate, if you believe in that, you know. It's really, but the main kind of message is change. So it could be that you haven't had much communication, you haven't had very much kind of going on in your, I don't know why my camera keeps not focusing, but you haven't had much of this like fiery, passionate energy going on for you lately, and the Wheel of Fortune is kind of letting you know that this is going to change. With the Eight of Wands coming in, you're going to be getting, you know, a lot more kind of passionate. I do feel like it's a back and forth, even though you've got the ones are kind of heading in one direction. I think they're heading towards you, but it does feel like it's going to be quite a mutual, you know, you're going to enjoy speaking to this person, whoever it is, or people. And with the books here, I'm just noticing like these books that you've got sort of floating around the wheel. Oh, and you've also got here, he's holding a sword, this Sphinx up at the top, and they are not always on the Wheel of Fortune kind of depiction. So it's kind of making me think that, you know, it will be this like passionate, fiery communication, but it's also going to be, you're going to connect with whoever you're connecting with. It's going to be quite a stimulating, like mental, you know, someone that you know, kind of like excites you, but also, you know, it's probably very smart, very witty, and, you know, you really feel like you kind of get each other, you understand each other. They might have a lot of knowledge with the books here, and the sword that I mentioned with the Sphinx at the top there. So, you know, it's not just going to be, it will be passionate, but it's not just going to be this kind of passionate communication. It's also going to be almost like, I don't want to say intellectual because that sounds like it might be kind of cold, but just, you know, someone that you kind of really understand each other and really connect well on that, like, you know, mental level, as well as on the like passionate physical level as well. And this kind of similar to group one, you have the Queen of Pentacles here as your third card. So the Queen of Pentacles, she's, you know, you see her like sitting on her throne there. She's very nurturing, very loving, very abundant and giving, and she kind of creates a lot of abundance and growth all around her. I'm just noticing that she has like obviously she has animals all around her, you know, kind of signifying how like nurturing she is, and it's like all different kinds of animals as well. So it's like she has this way of kind of bringing different personalities and different people together. Excuse me. But yeah, with the fish up here, I'm kind of getting this, it feels like she's kind of really quite tapped into her emotions and her intuition as well, just because fish is a, you know, water animal, which is unusual. You know, you don't usually have that. Again, this is a particular like depiction of the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles. Like you know, she's associated with the earth, which is why she's like abundant, but here with having the fish here as well, I just feel like that's kind of letting us know that she is also very like tapped into her intuition and, you know, her emotions, and kind of allowing that to like guide her. So it feels like this is kind of you're sitting here on your throne, you're receiving this passionate communication and just allowing, you know, because it is the like feminine receptive energy, and you know, you don't have to be a woman, but it's just the feminine energy is not necessarily about taking action. So like I said, it's not necessarily you initiating this conversation, or, you know, in this initiating the communication. You're not necessarily taking that much action, but you're just like sitting here, sitting pretty, and you know, allowing it to come to you and receiving it and being like open to it. And this is going to be quite a big change, but you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's going to be a positive change, something that you can, you know, enjoy and kind of move out of whatever's been happening in the past and move forwards. Yeah, so just see if we can get you now. I don't know what I've done with my, here it is. Oracle deck, the Work Your Light Oracle deck. We're going to get you, see if we can get you more advice message. So yeah, kind of with this Queen of Coins as well, you know, don't be afraid to like let yourself shine and like just stand in your power, and which, like I said, similar, the group one had the Empress or the Earth Mother. So okay, let's get an advice message for you. This is jumping out. Interesting. So for your advice, you have, here's that Starseed. What lights you up? So if you don't know, you probably do, but if you don't know, Starseed just kind of means like someone who their soul is like not originally from the earth. So, you know, it's about having a kind of wider connection with the universe, and I don't know if you can read it because my camera's not focusing very well, but oh no, that made it worse. At the bottom there it says, what lights you up? So again, this is, you know, really when you're receiving this kind of passionate communication, and this, you know, might feel like quite a lot of attention on you, because you are the queen here. So it's kind of going with what feels good, going with what, you know, and kind of like enjoying that passion and just allowing yourself to really like enjoy it, and allowing yourself to receive, and, you know, kind of take in that energy, and just, yeah, focusing on what lights you up, what makes you happy, kind of enjoying that passion, really, that kind of this you know, fiery, passionate connection, and like just allowing the wheel to turn, allowing, you know, whatever this change is to kind of happen and to come in, and staying in this receptive energy and allowing it to come to you. So that sounds pretty exciting. I hope that resonates for you. Group 2, if it does, leave me a comment, let me know what's happening, and if you decide to subscribe and leave me a comment, I will enter you into my monthly competition to win a free reading. So thank you for watching, and I hope I see you again next time, Group 2. Let's move these out of the way. Okay. Have a sip of my drink. So hi, Group 3, if you chose the Green Witch Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So today we're looking at your love and relationships. Just see what's going on, see if there are any messages for you. So I really shuffled the cards, but let's do a little bit more and just what do we need to know for Group 3? What messages do they need? What's going on there? Okay, this is like no cards want to come out. Okay, so first one up, we have the 5 of Athame or 5 of Swords here. Let's get some more cards for you, Group 3. Okay, and the 2 of Pentacles. And one more for Group 3. What do we need to know about their love life or relationships? What message do they need to know right now? Come on, give me one more card. Okay, he's trying to pop out. It's the King of Chalices or King of Cups. So it's just okay. Give me a minute to kind of tune into this. Okay, so I feel like in the 5 of Swords, this isn't really like the nicest energy. It's more like conflict and competition, and because it's the swords as well, it's like you might have, you know, swords are to do with communication, so you might have been having kind of arguments or exchanged words with people or with someone recently, and you know, because they're swords, it could have been even quite hurtful, either you or the other person or both of you feeling a little bit kind of hurt, a bit cut by whatever's been said. You know, there's just really this energy of like not seeing eye to eye and kind of, you know, not being able to like agree, and it's, you know, created this conflict here with the 5 of Swords. So, but then fortunately it's like you're moving away from this and into this 2 of Pentacles energy, which is you know, you can see he's kind of like juggling these 2 big pentacles or coins and like sort of balancing on one foot. So kind of whatever happened here, it might have left you feeling a bit out of balance and a bit, you know, like you need to kind of regain your equilibrium again. And this can also be you kind of trying to make some decisions and, you know, just really, like I said, find your balance and kind of find your footing again. And I'm just thinking as well, just noticing this particular card, there's like, looks like sort of storm clouds in the background. So like I said, I feel like you might have been through something quite turbulent, and it's really kind of upset you. It's like gotten to you and made you feel off balance. So you're trying to kind of find that balance again and, you know, come back into equilibrium so that you can sort of move forward. But you have got, with the like storm clouds, there's like some light shining through there, so it does feel like, you know, even though you've been through this, whatever it was, this argument or this conflict that's made you feel a bit unbalanced, it feels like you are coming back into finding your footing again, and you know, you're kind of coming out of this storm now into like brighter times. And that's kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for, reinforced that's what I was thinking, by your final card, which is the King of Cups, which is a lovely card here. I just love all this blue as well, which you know, I guess he is a water sign as well, but you know, the blue makes me think really of communication. So it could be that once you find this balance again, you're actually going to be able to have much better communication instead of this like conflict and kind of cutting angry words or whatever. It's going to be much more, you know, well, much more balanced with the Two of Pentacles, but also, you know, this is the King of Cups, so you know, he's really tapped into his emotions, and you know, he has like mastery of his emotions and intuition, and you know, so because he's the king as well, so you know, the kings are like the masculine energy. Obviously you don't have to be a man, but it's just more about taking action and kind of moving things forward. So it's almost like once you gain your footing again and kind of come back into balance, you'll be ready to kind of make whatever decision it is you need to make, so that you can like move forward and take the steps that you need to make, so that you can really, you know, communicate with all the blue, communicate whatever it is you're feeling, communicate your emotions, and basically say whatever you need to say without getting into this kind of conflict, like argumentative sort of energy. And I mean, just look, all like there's so much food on this table, which I love. So yeah, it's really kind of indicating that once you are able to do that and you're able to kind of communicate openly and honestly about how you're feeling, it's going to really bring you a lot of abundance and a lot of, you know, kind of like just like, I don't want to say new, because it's not really new with like the king energy, but it's almost like you're going to be able to create opportunities for yourself and create abundance for yourself that maybe you were like struggling before. But it's like you need to kind of find your balance and make this decision, whatever it is, so that you can be honest about how you're feeling, and you're going to feel like this king, you know, you're going to feel like you have it all basically. I mean, look at his face, look, he looks super happy. Yeah, so that's what I feel for you. This is kind of key, this Two of Pentacles, like coming back into balance so that you can make whatever decision it is that you need to make right now, group 3. And I just want to quickly grab you a Work Your Light oracle card, so see if we've got any other advice or anything else that group 3 needs to know about this situation that you have going on, this situation that might have left you feeling a bit out of balance, or kind of off kilter. I just dropped like half the cards. Okay, there's too many, I can't take all those. Just one advice card please for group 3. One card. So I do feel like the cards are not coming out very easily, so it feels like maybe you haven't been able to talk, or you are not sure what you want to say, you're not, you know, you're not feeling like you can express yourself. But like I said, once you get into this balanced and kind of find your footing once again, it's going to be a lot easier for you to sort of open up about how you're feeling and like share that, and you know, that's, like I said, that's going to bring in this like abundance where you're feeling like this king. So just one advice card please for group number 3. Okay, so I saw this one before as well, so I think this is the one that wants to come out. It's, I don't know if you can see that, Sisterhood of the Rose. Try and get the camera to focus a bit better. I actually can't read that. Yeah, so beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So with this card coming up as your advice, it kind of feels like, you know, this is about like kind of going inside, like going within to kind of connect with your intuition, connect with your own inner wisdom, so that you can sort of step into more of a leadership role and kind of lead by example and show others, you know. So I kind of get the feeling that it's like whatever's happened with this conflict, it's like you needing to kind of take this time to get your balance back again and to like connect with your sort of inner wisdom, and then you'll be ready to kind of step into this like leadership role. And really by doing that, you're gonna, you know, you're gonna resolve a lot of this like conflicting energy, just by kind of, it's almost like, you know, sometimes people don't treat us that well, or how we want to be treated, or, you know, we feel like they're not as open with us as we want them to be. And it's almost like when you get to this place where you're able to find balance and make whatever decisions you need to make, you're really going to be showing people like, this is what I need, you know, this is what I you know, the kind of open communication that I want, the open expression that I want with the King of Cups, and almost like teaching people kind of how you want them to communicate, how you want them to express themselves, by like being the leader and sort of showing them and like going first. So and the key to that here with your advice card, I feel like is really allowing yourself to like, yeah, go within and like connect with your inner wisdom, and then, you know, stepping forward and like showing the people in your relationships like, this is how I want us to communicate, and this is how, you know, I want our relationships to be kind of open and honest, so we can express how we really feel without falling back into this like energy of conflict again. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense and resonates. If it does, please leave me a comment down below. And if you subscribe and leave me a comment, then I will enter you into my monthly competition to win a free personal reading. And thank you for watching pile 3, and have a great rest of your day, and I hope I see you again. Hi guys, I wanted to just do a super quick little recording. I probably will stick it on the end of my next video, just to let you know who the winner of September's competition was to win a free personal reading with me. So I don't know if you can be able to read my horrible handwriting. I want to also, some people have asked if what I look like and if they can see my face, so now you know. This is what I look like. So, but this month's winner is Mystique Spirituals, so congratulations. And if you can email me at scarlet.tarot, that's not it, it's scarlet@scarlettarot.com, and send me an email, and it's down in the description box as well, and we can set up your personal reading. And thank you to everyone who's subscribed and commented. I really appreciate your support. Okay guys.